またお前に手出ししてくんじゃねえの？怖い。
そうか。
ほら、けどかっこいいよね。
So,
One day a boy accidentally kisses a girl and Hello and welcome back to our channel Ice Guy. Today we realizes that he has the power to switch bodies with people after kissing. We're going to do a recap of the anime series called Yamada-kan Kiss with Urara Shiraishi. The two end up in a bizarre body swap and the 7 witches. When Ryu Yamada shares an accidental kiss, they quickly learn there are more weird things happening at Suzaki. Main character Yamada is told not to skip class and Basic High. Episode 1. The episode beings introducing the Mikli that he sleeps in class when he shows up. His grades, the teacher tells Yamada to be more like her. He then confronts her slipping and before long the honor student, Shiraishi, shows up. Her on the stairway before the two fall and Yamada becomes unconscious by. He panics and is unsure what to do. Naturally conscious. When Yamada finally wakes up he finds himself in Shiraishi. He goes to try to find his own body, which he does while Shiraishi. He drags her to the roof where he begins to question why they switched bodies. He isn't sitting in class and being the typical honor student that she is. Shiraishi does not care for the moment and just wants to deal with going to the bathroom again as a man. As the day passes Yam to go through the rest of the school day normally. She also does not want to. Yamada decides to fool around with Shiraishi's body. Checking time soon comes and some classmates wish to eat lunch with her. There it is, her out, acting weird around people and whatnot. Lunchtime discovered that Shiraishi is bullied. After dealing with it, it's him to stay out of it and do nothing about it or he would make it worse than it already. For a little while Yamada confronts Shiraishi about it and she just wants ready. After questioning if they will ever turn back, she's not done so since. She leans forward to kiss Yamada to see if Shiraishi mentions that they did kiss on the first ball and if that was the cause, which it was. A short amount of time Yamada since no one knows they switched body. Yamada is annoyed passes and one of the girls talks about how she spotted her talking to Yam and goes to hit her only to have Shiraishi take the hit. After reenact the event that happened earlier. Talking about it a bit more, the two decide it is best to try to with them falling down the stairs causing their bodies to switch and continue to fail. A few days pass and they kissed again to see if they could switch. They try once and fail, only to try several more times and still switch body, which they could. They also needed to could pass his class. While she was taking the exams and Yamada since Shiraishi was going to take the supplementary exams for him so he was back in her body, he is confronted by Miyamura. Yamada finds out Miyamura is a total wimp and two he just wanted to see, who stated that they had a date today. It is not before long that one day if what he thought was true is that Yamada and Shiraishi switch body. They form the club to keep it a secret knowledge body. With the fact that they discovered Yamada has the ability that they would not want this information out. This is mostly with who I know is another female main character, Ito, showing up due to Shiraishi taking exams for Yamada. The episode ends.
Inukai-san, Shiraishi.
A new girl shows up wanting to join the Supernatural Studies Club. Episode 2. The girl is Miyabi Ito, and she likes the supernatural spoon with her mind, which ultimately results in her bending the spoon with her. She wants to join. She even tries to prove that she can bend her strength. Eventually, after just joining, she runs off club room. She tasks Yamada with taking out the trash as well as a few, only to come back with a lot of cleaning supply. While she cleans the other things. This is when Yamada finds out he has to take. Doing this is proven difficult with Ito showing up constantly ask a supplementary test which makes him need to switch with Shiraishi, of course, Yamada to get something for her to clean the room with. When Shiraishi to see if she is alright, she is back to being alone, which annoys. When Yamada hears about this and freaks out naturally, he goes to check on him. Because of this, he goes to confront Ito in the club, lied and spread the rumor. Yamada kisses her to switch bodies only room. When this happens and Ito decides not to tell everyone that she to quickly knock her out, since she caught them and did not like the fact that Yamada can switch bodies. So she spreads the rumor she saw she went into getting revenge. For starters, she does not know that Yamada and Shiraishi are an idol. When Yamada hears if she is alright, she is back to being alone, which annoys him about this and freaks out naturally. He goes to check on Shiraishi to see it. Because of this, he goes to confront Ito in the club room, spread the rumor. Yamada kisses her to switch bodies only to quickly. When this happens and Ito decides not to tell everyone that she lied and knock her out. Yamada, for starters, now in a new problem at hand and goes around telling people that it was a lie. After girl's body starts by checking her out. He then focuses on for telling people he gets a similar response that no one believes Ito's rumors. After this happens and Yamada contemplates the rumor to begin with. Ultimately, he is told that no one ever believes if it was even worth it to switch body. He gets to the Ito goes around the school doing random things like superhero possess and club room only to find out his body is not there. To top it off, shouting final attack names. It is later revealed that supernatural artifact Yamada makes it to the scene only to see she went to go and confront the people who scammed her out of money for some pseudo in Yamada's body, beaten up. Yamada beats goes to leave, only Yamada tells her she has to be part of the club since she knows up the scam artist, and the two go back to the club room. Ito goes the secret of switching bodies. With that testing, G to see exactly what can happen and how many times it can happen. The powers go into effect. From the bodies get switched left and right. Joining the Supernatural Studies Club, everything seems normal. That is Episode 3. Ito and her is until they find out that the club does not have a budget. Then Yamada gets the idea to get a microwave to heat his food, so Ito says they could get things that permute the club, or even a television. He will no longer need to eat cold food. This is agreed on to do it. The only problem is that he does not give guys the time of day, and thus they need to raise the budget and ask the student council president to, and thus body switching occurs. Before long, Yamada not like a woman despite looking like one on the outside. The president is then known by the council president that he switches bodies since he agrees to raise the budget on the condition that Yamada gets Shiraishi,
実に憂慮すべきことだ。
or at least Shiraishi, to go to college.
遅いわね。
Says that she will. She is the school's top student. And at the same time, it is known that whoever gets Shiraishi to go to college will, in fact, she does not want to go to college, looks bad for the school. At this look go in the president's eyes, since someone else is aiming to try again. The following day, Shiraishi asks to switch bodies for the position. Yamada still wants the microwave and wants to with Yamada. They do, and Yamada wakes up only to find out, and in Shirashi's body, so Shirashi's home. He and his out that the body he switched into has a cold. He is then told to go friends, search the room. Yamada finds an old photograph again and talk. Yamada says that ever since they met he has enjoyed the photograph of Shirashi, where she looked lonely. Eventually, the two meet at school, and is even thinking of going to college. Episode 4. The episode starts with Yamada and the others going on. Asks Shirashi if she will go to college with him, and she says yes, on a school camping trip. Shiraishi and Yamada switched cheese friends and whatnot, who turned out to be super hyper, before they got on the bus. Yamada had to deal with talking to Shirashi. There is also the fact that they brought up how she would only go if Yamada look at Shiraishi, who then gets motion sickness. The opening Yamada was allowed to be part of their group. Then when Yamada looks back till begins, Yamada does not get a chance after that to swing at Shirashi wants to rest, and there is no private place for that body, on account for once they get to the place their class is staying. So Yamada goes and gets dragged along all day, heads back to the room once realizing that the hyper girls would not let him. When he gets back and since he cannot find Shirashi, he gets fed up and heads sleep. He exchanges a few words with Shiraishi and for something to eat by the student council vice president, Ninag, and they too go on their way. Yamada is later confronted when looking at Harry. She blackmails him for what he did in the previous episode. She blackmails him with pictures of him going into Shirashi's room, so that got Miyamura in the good graces of the student council president looking through her things. She does not know that the one in Yamada just looking like he was putting away a book for her. That is until Nin shows Yamada's body is Shiraishi. Yamada dismisses it at first since it was a picture of Yamada looking at Shiraishi's panting on the obvious, which is to kiss Nin and switch bodies so he can delete the. Yamada talks to the others in the club about this before ultimately deciding evidence. This ultimately backfires when after they do, who then kiss him to double check, and he lost his ability to switch kiss. He cannot switch bodies for whatever reason. He tells the other bodies a few days passed and back at school. It turned chaos ensues and ultimately he kisses the two again, which turns out that Miyamura and Ito both somehow have fallen in love with Yamada, them back to normal. They talk about it and joke about body switching ability just became a charm ability. The episode ends how Yamada now kisses every girl in the school. And the fact ends with Yamada going to confront Nin only to run into Shiraishi. And want more summaries like this, consider subscribing to our channel instead. And that's all for today, guys.